Nobody tells you about the smile. They brief you on everything else. The protocols, the formations, the crowd management, the emergency exits at every venue in 17 countries. They tell you about the fans. How many, how fast, how loud. They tell you about the cameras, the reporters, the airport arrivals that look more like natural disasters than home kinds. Nobody mentions that the person you're protecting will be so genuinely, disarmingly kind that you will have to remind yourself repeatedly that you are working. You find this out on day one. Your job title is security personnel. Your actual job is human wall. You are large. This is not an accident. You are hired in part because of the specific geometry of your body. The width of your shoulders, the height of your stance, the way a crowd instinctively recalculates when you step into it. You have trained for years to be exactly this: a barrier, a border, a moving architecture of protection. And then Jungkook walks out and waves at the crowd like they're all old friends. And the crowd surges forward. And for a brief, terrifying second, you understand the full weight of what you've signed up for. You are not protecting a politician. You are not protecting a CEO. You are protecting someone that 50,000 people are genuinely, emotionally, completely in love with. The training did not fully prepare you for this. The airports are the hardest part. Incheon Airport on a busy day is not an airport. It is a contained explosion. Reporters with lenses the length of your forearm. Fans who have been waiting since before sunrise. Security barriers that hold until they don't. You have walked through Incheon so many times that you know every exit, every corridor, every gap between pillars where a crowd can compress without warning. You walk slightly ahead and to the left. Always. That is your position. You've memorized it the way musicians memorize key changes. Automatically, without thinking. The way the body learns things it needs to survive. He waves, he bows, he smiles at every camera like each one belongs to someone he's glad to see. One evening, the crowd is larger than usual. The kind of large that changes the air pressure. You feel it before you see it. The shift in the density of people. The sound going from loud to something heavier than loud. You close the formation. He keeps waving. This is the paradox of the job. The more danger there is, the more important it is that he appears calm. And he always appears calm. Not because he doesn't notice, but because he understands, somehow, that his calm is itself a form of protection for the people around him. You have never told him you noticed this, but you have noticed. There are mornings at the airport when he is half asleep. You can tell immediately. His eyes are present, but his body is operating on memory alone. Moving through check-in, moving through the terminal, moving toward the gate on pure muscle habit. His backpack hangs off one shoulder at an angle that suggests he no longer remembers it's there. On those mornings, you carry it. Not because anyone asked you to, not because it's in your job description. Because he is 28 years old now, and he has been doing this since he was 15. He has been awake since 4 in the morning, and he has a schedule today that would flatten most human beings. And the backpack is there, and you are there, and it costs you nothing. He never makes a big deal of it. That, you have learned, is very him.
The thing about protecting someone famous is that fame has a specific physics. It bends space. It changes the behavior of everyone around it. People who would never approach a stranger will cross a room, will cross a barrier, sometimes literally, because the famous person has become, in their mind, not quite a person, a symbol, a character, someone they know without having met. Your job is to reintroduce reality. Gently, when possible. Less gently, when necessary. What surprises you is how often the fans are simply overwhelmed. Not dangerous, not hostile, just completely overtaken by a feeling they don't know what to do with. You have seen grown adults cry at the sight of him from 20 meters away. You have seen people forget how to walk. You have seen a woman drop her phone, pick it up, drop it again, and stand there laughing at herself because her hands stopped working. You understand this, actually. Not professionally, but you understand it. Because there was a moment early on, maybe your second week, when he looked directly at you and said thank you after a particularly difficult airport arrival. Not a general thank you aimed at the team, at you, by name. You maintained your expression. Internally, you were the woman who dropped her phone. There is a moment that becomes something fans talk about. A packed arrival, 6 members, not 7. Taeyong had left Washington early, so 6 of them came through together. The crowd at Incheon is significant enough that even you feel it differently. The members stay close, moving through the terminal in the tight formation you've rehearsed until it's instinct. And then, near the car, something shifts in the press of people. Just slightly. Just enough. Jungkook notices before you do. He reaches back, finds J-Hope, and moves him forward. Just a hand. Just a direction. Just a quiet this way that contains everything. Awareness, care, instinct. He gets his Hyung to the car first. Then he turns back to the crowd, still filming, still waving, still bowing to the cameras. And then he rolls down the window to say goodbye. You stand there for a moment thinking, he just did your job. Better and more graciously than you could have done it. You are the border between him and the world. The world never sees the border. That's the point. But on a quiet morning, the rare kind, after a show, when the schedule has a gap and there's nowhere to be for 2 hours, he'll sometimes just sit somewhere and exist. Not performing, not moving, just there. And you'll stand nearby, at a professional distance, doing your job. And he'll look over once and nod. The kind of nod that means, I know you're there. I know what it costs. Thank you. It's a small thing. In 5 years, it has never felt small. Nobody tells you about the smile. But if they did, if they sat you down in that first briefing and said, by the way, he's gonna be so genuinely kind that you'll have to remind yourself daily that this is a job, you still would have taken it. Without hesitation. Every time.